Hello, Mark Foley here again. A quick 2 minutes on things to think about when you are making a will. A will should have two executors. Executors are the people whose job it is to carry out the directions in the will. It's a good idea if executors are local to the place where you live. So if there is a house which has to be looked after and sold, it's convenient for them to do it. It's a good idea if they are younger than you, so that they are likely to survive you. It's a good idea if the executors have some business experience, so that they're not phased by having to deal with banks or the court or estate agents and so on. Next, a will needs to have a clear statement of any specific items which are going to be left to particular people. Usually these are family heirlooms, such as paintings or grandfather clocks. Who they're going to go to. Next, you need to decide who the residue of the estate is going to be paid to. The residue is the money that is left once any property has been sold, investments have been cashed in, savings have been brought in, any debts have been paid, any funeral expenses have been paid. Whatever's left is the residue. You need to decide how is it going to be shared up and between which people. So usually people will leave it to their children in equal shares, but they may have no children, or people might regard some people as being more deserving and therefore share it out unequally. These are the things you need to think about. Other things you need to think about: what would happen to your remains? Do you want to be cremated? Do you want to be buried? Would you want your ashes to be scattered in a particular place? Would you like a memorial service to be held in a particular chapel or church? If you have young children, who might care for them if they are still minors when you pass away? Might want to appoint guardians. You may need to discuss with close relatives or friends whether they are willing to be guardians and how you'd like guardianship to be carried out in the event. At what age would you like your children to inherit money? If you die when they're relatively young, you have a choice between the age of 18 and 25. People trust their children to be responsible with money at different ages. It's a decision which has to be made. Would you want to leave anything to charity? It's a very popular thing to leave money to charity on death. It doesn't have to be a lot, it has to be £1,000 or more to be worthwhile, but it's worth doing. Next question: what can be done to minimise the effect of inheritance tax and care home fees? These are the most important issues. There may well be other issues that need to be discussed according to your particular situation. If you want to know more, give me a ring: 078 3333 2055.